Alright guys, this is my list for top 5 Echo Fighters I want in Smash Ultimate. Let's get right into it. Call me crazy guys, but I can't be the only one that thinks Curious George would be the perfect Echo Fighter for Donkey Kong. Now at first I thought Diddy Kong, duh, that'd be the perfect Echo. But you know what I realized is that Curious George is a kid's show, and I was a kid when that came out. But now I'm a man. And so Curious George is a man too. So maybe it's like this grown, post-puberty version of Curious George. Like, we could give him a mustache or something. He could like do his hair now. Maybe he has a girl, you know. Maybe that's Dixie Kong. I don't know. But because, you know, well, everybody wants her in the game. And I just think it'd be a great idea. The movesets sync up perfectly. He even has his banana. Diddy Kong uses banana. But he would be Donkey Kong, so he actually wouldn't use the banana, but that's beside the point. So next, we have Godzilla, King of the Monsters. The perfect Echo Fighter for Rosalina and Luma. So what I was thinking is his Luma could be like, you know how he has like his fire breath or whatever, or wait, that was fire breath? It might be like a fire fart or something, but I don't really remember. I'm pretty sure it was breath though. It's just, you know how the monsters work. But the reason this would work is because science, or well, science, yeah, but there's no such thing as size comparison anymore in Nintendo or in Smash Bros. Because of Ridley. And, you know, they never showed off the size of Godzilla in the movies anyway. It was always left up to your imagination, so I really think it'd work perfectly in the scales and stuff. He's got those sharp scales, those sharp teeth. His eyes, they glow in the dark, and he's just really an advocate for justice in America and freedom. So guys, right about the time I'm making this, Waluigi is like the most wanted character in the game, right? So I came up with a way that we can trick Sakurai, but you've got to kind of keep it on the lowdown. So if you can find like a dad or a brother or a dog that works at Nintendo, then it can be easier to trick them. So what you've got to do is you've got to tell Sakurai, just be like, listen man, everybody wants Waluigi, so here's the trick. Just make Waluigi an echo of himself, then you don't even need to make a moveset. And this will trick Sakurai into making an original moveset for Waluigi before he makes the Echo Waluigi for Waluigi. It's pretty smart, and then we have two Waluigis in the game. And so I saw this, and I was like, well, maybe one Waluigi is called Waluigi, and the other is called Waluigi Time, and they both have different final smashes, and the one final smash turns him into Wario, and the other turns him into Ware, so WarioWare. It's pretty smart. Okay guys, so I heard this one leak that was like Goomba's gonna be an Echo Fighter of Bayonetta or something, and it's pretty much 100% accurate because, well, I think it was like, it was my, we're kind of distant cousins, but yeah, so he posted that on Reddit, and I read it, and I didn't know it was him. Reddit, that's funny. But anyway, so Goomba's got like the teeth and stuff, and Bayonetta's got like her sword or whatever. And come to think of it, he could work well as either a Bayonetta or a Marth clone, but the thing is the eyebrows could be used as a move to turn stuff back in time, kind of how Bayonetta does it. And then if he can turn stuff back in time, then he can make the fight so that he'll win. And this will help because Goombas can't really move, and if they get jumped on, they die too easily. It just gives him an advantage, one that will help him win. So yeah. So I thought this one was pretty genius. Like, what if they just had a version of Fox that was Fox on fire as his Echo character? He's constantly on fire. My favorite move of Fox is up B. Occasionally I'll put a loop on YouTube, right, where I watch Fox do's up B for a couple hours. It's pretty fun, but yeah, usually I do it with like a Dr. Pepper, but it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say here is that Fox is on fire, and I thought they could call it Firefox, and it's just kind of genius. And maybe his final smash is he searches the internet for like videos of foxes maybe getting justice against people who maybe murdered their parents, so kind of like the Bambi Avenger. And it would just make a really good character, I feel. And this is my number one Echo Fighter. You guys have to push this through so Sakura can hear this, man. Alright, well, anyway, thanks for listening. Chip, out.